Hello and welcome along. Today we are taking a look at the John Deere 7530 and 7540 tractor mod. This is a reasonable looking mod. I quite like the model itself. It looks good. It's well modelled. It seems... I think actually it's the design of the tractor itself rather than the model that makes it a little bit pillowy. But I think that's, yeah. There are some nice edges to it. My biggest problem so far with the mod and the model is that this is there are three sizes of tractor that you can have on this. You've got the 7430, the 7530, and a premium tuned version of the 7530. I can't see any difference between this version, which is the standard 7530, and the tuned version, which is this version. I don't know whether it's supposed to display any kind of indication on that. Maybe that could be the Dagenhart at the bottom, but I can't tell really, as we've got a different weight setup on this. But it does at least say 7430 on the smaller version. This is a small sampling of the options that are available. There are other wheels and other bits and pieces that you can modify on them. So there's a good level of customization to this. The textures look good. They're not too shiny and they're not too matte either. So yeah, all in all, I'm quite impressed with this to start off with. So let's jump in and have a look at the inside of the cab as well. So inside the cab, again, nice textures, well modelled, good place to be. I'm liking this a lot. Do we have IC control? Yes, we do. It's quite cool. So we have front mud guards, and I like that. We've had that. I've had that before, where those have not been easily accessible. We have no sound effects on the IC. You notice, which is something that I discovered during the mod competition. But both doors open. We can activate the screen, and that's just a activate and deactivate. Up here, wow, lots of options here. An awful lot of options here. Okay, so different items that we can add. That's quite cool. So depending on what the piece of tool is that we've got attached to the back, we can bring a screen up for that. I'm not sure what that does. That puts our front arms up and down. So if I turn the IC off quickly and just do that and do that, you can see the front arms go up and down. It would be interesting to see if that holds the position that sets out when you save and load a game, because that is one thing that I do find annoying with IC controlled front arms like that. This adds a pipe on the back, I think. So if you've got the equipment, if you've got the mods to support this, this could look really quite fantastic. So that does have... What is that for? I am not 100% sure as to what those are for. I have to be honest. They look really weird. So, yeah, not sure what that is. So we'll turn that off. And that's the warning sign. So that's the very American warning signs. Does our back window open? Yes, the back window opens. And if we look up as well, do we have an opening sunroof? Yep, we do there as well. Does it open at the back? No, so it's just a sliding sunroof. GPS toggle on the front. That's quite nice that you can add and remove that. I like that functionality. Where's our... it's on the front there. So that looks like most of the IC control. That's a little bit difficult to get at once you've Yeah, there's no real way to sort the sunroof out once you've opened it. You kind of... There we go. It's right at the edge of where the camera goes. I think that covers... Yeah, that is all of the IC. So I like that a lot. That's a good amount of IC on this. I'm really liking this mod. Very much. Let's have a look at the indicators. So right indicator, left indicator, hazards, beacon working nicely, and we can see the reflections on the paint of the other tractors. So beacon works well. Yeah. So hazards on the front, good. Oops. Left right indicator. So lights, low, rear working, and front working. Yeah, I like that. And if we just turn that back on and just check the back ones, so they glow nicely, and there's no yeah, that is a nice light setup. This is a really nice mod. I'm impressed. So let's start her up and see what she sounds like. That's a nice sound. I think that's a standard in-game sound. I don't think that is a... yeah, I can't quite pinpoint the tractor. I think it might be one of the New Hollands. But yeah, that's a decent sound. So we're going to take this tractor now, and we're just going to go and hook it up to this plough over here. Now this plough is at the top end of this tractor's capabilities. This is the tuned version. So this does around about 250 horsepower, but we will have a look at that specifically in the shop in a bit. Once we've done this quick test with the plough, what we'll do is we'll come back and we'll have a look at the suspension and everything. So around up here, we will unfold our plough. I want to turn it. There we go. Turn it so that we're the right way. And let's see how this does at pulling a plough. So this should pull this. There should be no issues here at all. And there aren't. That pulls that with ease, as it should. It does have the horsepower requirement for it. And that works well. So we will lift that up. We need to fold up the plough. So turn it over and fold it. There we go. And we can drop it off here. So I'm pleased with that. Let's go and have a look at how the suspension and everything works on this. So as all mods like this, we're only testing one of them because they're basically the same mod. The same model and everything, just with slight bit of tuning. Yeah, nicely working over those bumps, and now this is the big test. It does have a suspension bar at the front, by the looks of things. Have a quick look at the underside. Wow, actually there's some nice modelling under there. You don't normally get a lot of detail on the underside of tractors. So I quite like that. That's good. There is a nice attention to detail on this. A very nice attention to detail on this. So we'll park up again. Now that we've had a quick go in it. And let's go take a look at the options available to us in the shop. So obviously under tractors, listed as the John Deere 7430 with a base price of 130,000, £24 a day, 194 horsepower, 385 litres, 31 miles an hour. We've got 3 of them. Let's open it up and have a look. So yeah, as I said, those are the base stats for this. Adding a front loader will add £800 to your cost. And that is the only option there, of course. So our engine setup options are the 7430, the 7530 that adds 12,500, and the 7530 motor chip tuning, which is the one that we've just been testing, which is 21,500. Wheel setup. There are quite a few options here. So you've got your standard, you've got your wide tyres, which is actually 2,400. You've got your Michelin tyres, which are 3,000. You've got your rear twin wheels, which is 1,600. You've got your narrow tyres, which is 2,800. And then you're back to your standard. I'm just going to pop back to the engine setup because I haven't noted the change in a horsepower. So the 7530 ups your horsepower to 209. There's no other changes it makes to that beyond. So there's no extra maintenance or anything like that. Same goes for the chip tuning. It doesn't alter anything other than the horsepower, which ups it to 245. What's our most expensive wheels? So our most expensive wheels are the Michelins. So we will set those at the moment. And then the design. So you've got the version 1 weight, which is the more standard slot weights. The version 2, which is the block weight. And then the front hydraulic. So the standard weight costs nothing extra. Neither does the block weight, but the front hydraulic will cost you an extra 2,200. So with a base price of 130,000, maximum cost of any options would be 27,500. So your maximum price for this tractor would be 157,500, which is a decent price actually for a tractor, especially with that kind of horsepower. Nice, good mid-range tractor. That will do a lot of jobs on the farm, that one. So yeah, so we'll head back out, and basically in conclusion, this is a fantastic mod. I came into it a little bit skeptical, I have to be honest. I thought I'd noticed a couple of issues which panned out not to actually be issues. And yeah, I think this is well worth a download. Well worth adding to your farm. And you could do a lot worse than have this. And I don't think you can do an awful lot better at the moment. So the link to it is in the description. You can get it from Mod Hoster. But for now, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this mod spotlight. Please give it a like, drop us a comment and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.